You gon' get your ass fucked.
You say nothing's wrong at all, baby. I say that we falling off, maybe. Maybe we just ain't been on the same.
Baddies, we are back again with another video. How are y'all doing? But we gotta get into some things, y'all. We gotta get into some things. Pretty much this whole video is gonna be pretty much about Natalie, because Natalie, you gotta come to the front of the congregation for real. For real, Natalie, I'm not gonna lie, I low-key agree with everybody was saying, okay? I low-key agree. But at the exact same time, Scotty, every season Natalie has to remind you that she's not really your friend for real. Like, she's not Natalie is really nobody's friend, if you ask me. Natalie is really about business, okay? She's about business. She's really nobody's friend, if you think about it. Like, Jayla got jumped. Scotty, all those times, Scotty, and now see, don't get me wrong. Friends fight, okay? Friends do fight. But I never seen a friend that would watch another friend get jumped. I don't understand. Natalie, you really, that's bogus. That's really bogus. But Scotty, you should have been in it. I'm not sure if you're just trying to stay attached because you get stop of recognition from baddies and you don't want to be on Natalie's bad side and end up not coming to the next season, because that's what it kind of looked like. You kind of look like a lapdog, just like how Roelly looked like a whole lapdog this episode here. But we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, Scotty, come on now, girl. You gotta understand Natalie at this point. She's really not your friend, girl. She's really not your friend, Natalie. She's really not. Like Anna said, your best friend got jumped last night and you in here looking like a cheetah girl, okay? A motherfucking cheetah girl. You looking like a whole cheetah girl. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was funny. That was low-key funny. That was really funny. What Anna said, even though I don't like Anna, y'all. I don't know how many times I gotta say this in all my videos, but y'all, I don't like Anna. But anyway, she was over there looking like a whole cheetah girl, ain't doing nothing. Natalie, you gotta do better. Either that or just claim that they're not really your friends. Just be like they're work buddies. They're not really your friends at this point. Like, come on now. Now let's get to Jayla. Okay, let's talk about Jayla. About the Jayla situation. I'm not gonna lie. Nobody rode harder for Jayla than Krishan. I'm not gonna lie. Anybody else could talk to Krishan like crazy and everything. They would get, they would get dealt with Krishan. But Jayla was the only person that could really talk to Jayla, put some sense into her, because Krishan can really act like a fool sometimes. So Jayla is pretty much the only person that can really talk to Jayla, can talk to Krishan. I wouldn't say reckless, but talk to her like she got common sense, because Krishan, you can't really tell Krishan nothing because she quick to pop off. But Jayla's the only one that could, and that's exactly why if Krishan was there, none of that jumping stuff probably would have never had happened. Krishan would have been right there, like that would have never happened. But hey, now let's talk about some Roelly. Roelly girl, I don't know if you contradicting yourself or what, but how you want to say about people, like, you talking about people sneaking is wrong and everybody should take accountability after sneaking somebody? What the fuck? I don't understand what you mean by that. I understand, but I don't understand. You know why? Because you snuck Slim, didn't you? Or did we watch did we watch the same thing? I don't know. I don't know. Did she snuck Slim, or am I just going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I could have sworn she snuck Slim. Maybe that was somebody else. I don't know. But I could have sworn Roelly snuck Slim. I'm not sure. But the point of the matter is, Roelly, go sit down somewhere. You was doing good. Now, see, you was doing good with your little speech until you said it was wrong. So you basically talking about your own self, basically. You basically talking about your own self. That's what it sounds like. So, Roelly, like always, you need to go outside and touch some grass. Like usual, go outside, walk out there, and go touch some grass and come back to reality, because apparently you did the exact same thing that you just told the ODs, okay? The OGs. So I need you to go outside and touch some grass and go back to reality, because all that stuff that you just said, it was right, but you was doing the exact same thing. Sneaking people. So next, please. Next. But at the exact same time, I want to see Roelly on next season. I'm glad that she's on next season. You know why? Because who else gonna point out Natalie's bullshit? Natalie do be, even though Roelly is a lapdog, she was a lapdog during this season, this episode. But somebody either have Suki up there, it would be good, because y'all know Suki, she will pretty much put Natalie in her place too. But nobody else will put Natalie in her place, unless it was either possibly Krishan, Roelly, and Suki. Those are the only ones that will possibly put Natalie in her place and tell her that she need to really, get her shit together. But other than that, I don't know who else. Who else will? And quick thing. Did y'all not see Jayla little goodbye to the Baddies franchise? Or was that just me? It looks like Big Lex making OGs retire. Oh my God, Big Lex putting people in retirement. Oh my God, the Big Lex. Now, you didn't have to do Jela like that. Oh God, let me stop. But yeah, it seems like Jayla is saying goodbye to the Baddies franchise. I think, I don't know. Like, I'm not getting the exact same Jayla I'm getting. Now, see, you know what? I'm not saying we are not, because she, with the Lauren situation, I think her name was Lauren, that was BGC. I forgot what season Jayla was on Better Girls Club, but the exact same thing happened to Lauren. She said, what type of word and everything, and a Gretchen and everything like that. I would say all that, she's still the exact same Jayla, but the overall Jayla, I'm not getting the exact same Jayla. Like, for some reason, I'm not getting the exact same Jayla. Maybe if she wasn't really stuck up in Natalie's ass, then we'll get the exact same Jayla. But at this point, I feel like that she's stuck up in Natalie's ass. That's what I feel like. And we're not getting the right Jayla that was from BGC. That's what I'm thinking. That's really what I'm thinking. Now, last but certainly not least, let's talk about Anna. Anna, how are you going to talk about Big Lex? Her basketball, legacy is over. But you gotta, allegedly, you have to mess with lemon pepper steppers to get a spot. That's what I want to understand. How you going to talk about somebody else's legacy and you got to mess with lemon pepper steppers allegedly to get a spot and keep a spot in the game? I know you need to go outside and touch some grass and come back to reality. Let me get that right. Come back to reality and touch some grass. Because what you just said didn't make no sense, because your music career isn't going nowhere either, okay? Your music career isn't going anywhere. So I don't know who you're talking about that her basketball legacy is gone. At least she got something to fall back on, because she don't need baddies. She don't need baddies. Now see, at the very ending, when Big Lex was giving like her last moments and everything, she did say that this was growth for her and everything, and I really appreciate that from Big Lex, because some people won't admit that is growth. Sometimes people be big-headed, and at the exact same time, Anna should be thinking Zeus as well, because I didn't know who Anna was. I didn't know she made music until Zeus. I knew who Big Lex was. I didn't know who Anna was, though. That's the thing. I didn't know who Anna was. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Let me know what y'all think about the ending of this episode. And I will talk to y'all later about Baddies Africa. Bye, y'all.